Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a strange little video. You may or may not recall that at the end of my August Scrap Backwards kit, I had some miscellaneous things that were really kind of hard to envision putting together. And I put together, I think, 6 or 7 page kits. Just kind of grouped some things that had similar colors and where the themes might kind of coincide, and I have 3 of those left. So what I want to do today is, without any photos or the final story or even the final embellishing, I'd like to put these things together into pages so that the pieces aren't like all over my desk. This is kind of a cleanup video. So I'm just really going to start. Let me start with this one because I think it's going to be fairly easy. I've assembled some flares that where the colors kind of go. This is an alpha that I had picked out for this, and I've got these bits. Based on these, it looks like I might want to go with something of a gardening theme, and that is kind of compatible with the whole idea of the this paper right here. So I was thinking maybe something of a vertical, almost half and half, not completely half and half. And I'm going to hang on to that in case I want to use it. I don't think I want the green, I want the pink. I hate this color. To me, this is just a really ugly color. I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and I'm hoping I can maybe brighten it up by not showing so much of it and covering it up. It's very, one could say distressed, but I'm thinking that distressed might even be too complimentary a word. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over. Now this would kind of brighten that up, but I think, like I said, I saw a gardening theme or an in the garden kind of a theme or something along those lines. So I'm going to go with this. And would this be a good divider? It's too similar, I think. So I'm going to say no, but maybe I have this paper lying around. I may really shake things up here by cutting a 3/4 inch strip of this. This is from Simple Vintage Coastal, and I had it out for a video I made earlier today. Ooh, that would be pretty, but it limits the possibilities. I'm going to put this here. Actually, let me tuck it under here. I'm going to distress this edge. And then I'll tuck it under, or I'll butt it right up next to it. And like I said, I have no idea what photos. I've got some mats out here, and I'll kind of, just for embellishing purposes, I'm going to place the mats on the page. Okay, so here, I'll kind of slide that in under there. That green doesn't match anything anywhere, but it does kind of add a little bit of brightness to this. Okay, so let's say we do our photo there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on some foam, and I may matte the photo, once I've picked something out with a compatible or similar color, or it may just go directly on the white. So I'm going to put it kind of a little bit down from center, and then I've got these little bits. I like, let me pull the specifically garden related bits. Got that can go there, and that kind of brings in that color. Let me get a piece of foam tape, and I'm kind of working with all three of these kits on the table. I'm gonna do this, and you say, what is this? Let me move that up where you can see it. I'm gonna actually have that there so that these things are hanging down over the photo, but it shouldn't restrict the photo. Shouldn't restrict me from being able to put the photo in. I see that I have some Rosie Studio mushrooms, or toadstools, or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to put it a little bit left here so that I can put something else there. And I'm not sure what that something else is going to be. Maybe this, or should that be maybe over here to add a little green to this side of things, because we have this green here. So let's take a little bit of this, and I'm gonna maybe put the beehive here. I'll just put a little foam behind it. I'll let it go like that over that shelf. Doesn't make any sense in the real world, but I don't think that's ever been an issue for me. So I kind of like adding these. I don't know that I'll use all of them. There are, what, 4? I'm going to skip this one, although this does match up with a pink that's over here. So let's not skip that one. I kind of like the way those 3 sort of fell there, but I suppose I could replace that one with this one. Let me just kind of get it down there and then see how I can group things around it. I'm going to do this and kind of put it at an angle, and I'll take these 2 and I'm going to let this one kind of overlap that way, and I'll let this one overlap this way, but with a little bit of foam. And then there will be no adhesive on the part that overlaps the photo. there, and then I can do this. That doesn't look good like that. How about here? Sure, why not use all 4 of them? I've got some fall leaves, and I want to do something interesting with them. There we go, and let me put this down underneath, and this may end up being a title or a subtitle, I suppose. I want to use this pink that has some yellow, maybe right there. I like this mostly yellow one for right there. And then I've got this one that can maybe go right here, and then I could put something like this little speech bubble that says love you. I'm gonna put some foam. I need to stick that in something. There. Okay. I thought I'd maybe run these along here. Do I have enough to do that effectively? And how should I organize the colors? Let's say I'm gonna move this one. Nope, I need a narrower one. This looks like a tree, so I'm gonna put the tree over here. There we go. And then I have 3 flowers, these different colors. I'll just put them aside right now because I'm pretty sure I want to do that with the leaves kind of sticking out of the center there. Never done anything like that before, so it's always fun doing something different. And the colors are kind of close enough to that. It's not really brightening it like I had said that I wanted to do, but the green kind of brightens the page. So I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. Let's see. I needed one of these to go down here. Maybe this one. There we go. And we're almost done with this one. I may do something. Let's say I want this to be a garden page. I'm going to move this down here so that I can space these out a little bit better. What would I want to use? What would I want to say with these alphas? And are those the right alphas, or should I just put those alphas away and use them for something else? We will address all of those tough questions in a minute. Okay, now, do I want to add these flowers over in here, or maybe here? Maybe one up here. Maybe that could be this one. I don't want the whole cluster of all of them. And I'm going to pull this up because I think it needs to be on foam. I'm not happy with it being flat. I thought I was going to save some time there. But if I don't like it, I'm not saving time, I'm costing time. I'm going to maybe do just an independent floral cluster here, and kind of arrange things like that. And then this, and that leaves room for a title here if I wanted one. If I wanted to add a separate one. Okay, so I've got my floral cluster. This is very different, a very different kind of page for me. And that's why these things were in that kit, is I've had trouble using these things. They've been in there, and they're things that I liked or that came in a kit and I paid for, so, which is sometimes the same thing as liking. Okay. There we go. And if it happens that I don't come up with a separate title, a different title, then this Good Vibes is absolutely fine. So, page 1, done. Whoops. These guys did not stay. That's down there now. Okay, off to the side. Now, I'm going to pull in this one. This one's going to be a grid, and I've got some cutting to do. So I'm going to wait. When I have a cut-apart sheet like that, I think grid. This is an alpha that would go nicely with that. I'm going to put this alpha over here, and it becomes part of my current Scrap Backwards kit. These little word strips I'm going to keep clipped here, and depending on what I choose for a photo, I'll pick something here that supports the story and maybe run the strips in between the leaves or on top of the leaves or something like that. Or I may just throw them away. So there. Okay, I have some brighter colors here. Some Sweet Rush papers and embellishments, or Sweet Rush embellishments. This is a Sweet Rush paper. And so I thought I would use some of all these patterns. I have this yellow and white here. And so I'm going to do strips. I'll do a narrow strip of yellow and white. I'll trim this off, and however they size out, and I'm going to cut the branding strip off here, because I may be able to use that on something. And this little bit of a branding strip I also like very much. So I'm going to cut an interesting part of this. Let's do maybe this much of this pattern. And then we'll see how those end up looking on this black background. So for example, oh, that's not a full 12 inches. Who knew? Okay, so we'll have these coming out like that. And maybe this one I should cut, well, let's do it this way. And then this could be there. You know what? I'm going to use these in my current Scrap Backwards kit. I'm going to take these out and not use them here. I'm just going to use these two because this is an easy page to put together. If I do this and then maybe do, well, I can just overlap that. I still need something at the seam. And maybe what will go at the seam will be my two photos and these embellishments. So we'll try. We'll see how that works out. I'm just gonna, and I think I'm doing right to use the narrow one of the multicolor circles and the wide one of the green. Okay, there we go. And I still don't like that seam, and I find it difficult to believe that I'm going to be okay with that or cover it all up. How about we do some baker's twine? Okay, and I'll do a bead of glue along that seam. You know what? I'm gonna need to make dinner. I think this may be the only one I have time to finish in this video. And if I were better at editing, I could make another little short video with the other one. But I may have some photos ready for the other one, and I may finish it as a complete page, whereas these are just page kit pages. And I'm planning to, I didn't have any other videos scheduled for Tuesday that I'm going to be preparing to go out of town. And I think these go there. I'm actually going to do this black one here. And so I'm going to put foam across the top and the bottom. Took the wrong piece. And then I'll let that cross over Okay, so that's there. This looks to me like it's going to be a fun kids page. I could do this. This is the bottom part of a piece of ephemera. I didn't want to lose it. So I'm going to let it kind of come down here, and then I'll let it be a platform maybe for maybe this that says, yeah, okay, sure, yes, and have the yes be out over the black. So this is vellum. I'm going to put a very little adhesive in 3 spots and kind of spread it around so it's tacky, and then I'll stick it down right there. Okay, and then this get out and try new things. I like this special moments bit, and it would look pretty right there. And I'm gonna put it up on some thick foam so that I can do a, and actually I don't want to waste the other half of it. So I'm going to use the Sweet Moments side on this page. And I'm going to put it maybe this way and have the flare here. So I'll do that. And I'm going to put this piece here because I'm not sure where I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to put it in that. And I'll maybe do that right there. And a hot pink flare there. It just looks perfect. And I don't have much else in the way of embellishments. I thought I might use these two together, kind of have this with a strip of foam above and below so that it crosses over that, and then I'll prop up. I'll have it kind of sticking out at an angle. Kind of going like that. And then I'll put this on top of that. And overlapping the photo. There. And then I've got this get out and try new things, which could also be part of this little cluster. I could make that work right there. I think I have had 3 sets of these ephemera. And one set came with the Sweet Rush mini book kit that I bought and took a class that I took. The other came with our supplies on the cruise with Vicky Booten. That's cute. And the other one came in a Mind the Scrap kit. So I've had 3 of these get out and try new things, and this is the first one I've used. So I'm kind of liking this cluster right here. And I'm going to use this pink and green dotty flare. It's all dotty flare. I'm going to maybe use it right here, and then I can always add, if in the final composition things look a little bit like they're sticking out of nowhere, I can always add other embellishments, and Lord knows I have a lot of Sweet Rush. So this page is done. Now I have to go fix dinner. So we made 2 very different pages with supplies from the same kit. That's my August kit. So thank you for watching, and I'll do this. Oh, I have this flower that needs to go somewhere over here. I'm gonna do a better job of fussy cutting it. I'm gonna do any job of fussy cutting it. It was a scrap that had this, the only usable flower on it was this one. And so I stuck it in the kit, figured I could tuck it in somewhere. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put a little bead of glue. And the glue's not coming out, of course, because it's been out here for 2 layouts worth. I can only get glue to flow for 1 layout, apparently. That seems to be an issue for me. Okay. And I'm going to kind of stick it right there. Or would it be better right here? I like it there better. Is that orange really contrasts nicely with the green? Okay, I'm done. I said it would be done, and I'm done. I think I need something right here, so I'll comb through my Sweet Rush embellishments and find something to balance it out here. This is kind of a big cluster here. So a garden page and a fun kids out having fun. Maybe if I could find photos of them skating, that would be great. But even bowling or out playing hockey in the front yard or something like that would be great. So thank you for watching, and I will have videos going live every day of the week that I'll be gone. And I'll still be able to interact with you online as I'm traveling around. And I may end up doing a short live so Patrice can say hello to everybody. So thanks for watching. Bye.